Hi, I'm Jonathan Bennett, and we're back in the kitchen today with Adams Reserve Cheddar, and we're going to make some meatballs. So, it's a pretty simple dish, and it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to get a little onions and garlic started in a saute pan. And you just want to kind of break those down a little bit, let them saute up a touch with a little bit of olive oil. And while that's working, we're going to crack some eggs and get the rest of our meatballs going. So you can do this in a little stand mixer or with some hand mixers, but there's really nothing like just getting in there, getting your hands dirty, and getting it going. I've got a little bit of fennel here, a little bit of some Italian seasoning. This is actually just a little bit of oregano, but Italian seasoning works, a little dry basil, some breadcrumbs, some of the Adams Reserve cheddar. And what's nice about that is that the real sharpness from the cheese gives a great balance to the fattiness of the meat. Just a little bit of fresh parsley. And I'm going to throw a little glove on. And we're going to knead this up. Just want to just dig in, just squeeze. And about the time this gets mixed, those onions are going to be ready to go. We're going to pour them right in here. So once you get it about, I'll say 80% incorporated, we'll check our onions, see if they're sauteed up enough. Yep, just starting to get a little translucent, right? Pour those right in. Mix that up. And then a liberal amount of salt. Probably about 2 tablespoons in the meat here. And the meat here, I've got a pound of pork and a pound of beef, but you could do all beef. You could do a classical combination of beef, veal, and pork. Just kind of whatever you've got, whatever you like for your meatballs. All right, so sheet pan, you could use, this is just a fiberglass reinforced baking mat. You could use parchment. You could just spray the pan, whatever you really want to do. And I've got a little scoop here. This is about a 1 ounce scoop. And I'll just take and form them just a touch. Don't pack them down too much because you want to keep them nice and light. And once you've got these scooped and ready to go in the oven, about 400 degrees, probably for around 12 to 15 minutes until they're nicely golden brown. And we will get these in the oven. All right, so just check, make sure everything looks good, and right in the oven we go. So give that about 15 minutes and we'll check them, see what they look like, and hopefully they'll be done. So those have been in about 15 minutes. Let's check and see if they're ready. Oh yeah. So just want to get a really nice color. Check the inside of one, make sure it's done. For these, I'm going to actually plate it for an hors d'oeuvre. So you could easily do it with a little pasta sauce and your favorite little shape of pasta. I'm going to put a little cheddar down on the bottom, just make a little decorative plate to put these on. We'll just grab these with a little pick, transfer them over. I've got a little sauce here. This is just a little roasted tomato creme fraiche, but pairing it up with anything would be great. And that is it. So there you go, Adams Reserve Cheddar Meatballs. Be sure and check out this full recipe at adamsreserve.com.